Hi, welcome to No Frills ASMR. I'm Linda, and today I thought we could have a little fun remembering some tongue twisters that I used to do when I was a kid. And then one towards the end is one that I kind of learned probably when I was in my 20s. And it is super fun to do with really any group, but like teenagers or drunk people because it makes you say funny things. So I'll hold that one till the end if you're curious. But thought we could just maybe start with like an old classic. I guess I'll write them out in case you don't know them. I don't know how many of these. I would assume everybody knows these, but I don't know. Peter Piper. I'm going to have trouble writing these, I can tell. Maybe I should try. Whatever. Okay. Picked a peck of pickled peppers. Tell me how many of these you guys know. I'm assuming everybody knows this one. If Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. How many? And I'm just doing it the way that I said it as a kid. I don't know if it's, how I didn't look them up is what I'm trying to tell you. So it could be I have them wrong. But this is how I said them. And they make sense to me, so. Okay, how many pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick? So Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, how many pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick? And then you want to practice saying that quick. And then when you're around your friends, you race to see who can say it the fastest without messing it up, or a certain amount of times in a row, like 3 times fast. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. If Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers, how many pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick? This one we did a lot. So I think I'm fairly good at that one. This was probably the other most popular one. So there is an animal in the United States called a groundhog. But he is also called a woodchuck. I'm trying to remember which. Okay. But there was a tongue twister that went, how much would a oops, that's supposed to be one word. Woodchuck. And then chucking means cutting, I think. So how much would, no. Hold on, I gotta say. How much would a woodchuck chuck? Yeah. If a woodchuck could chuck wood. Woodchucks aren't really known for cutting wood. They're just digging the ground. A woodchuck would chuck all he he could if a woodchuck could. I'm gonna run out of wood. Could. I said run out of wood. Chuck. Okay. A woodchuck would chuck all he could if a woodchuck could chuck wood. So you try to say that one fast. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? A woodchuck would chuck all he could if a woodchuck could chuck wood. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? A woodchuck would chuck all he could if a woodchuck could chuck wood. And then you got to do it like 3 times. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? A woodchuck would chuck all he could if a woodchuck could chuck wood. All right, so we got 2 of them. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, how many pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick? Whew, it's good for your diction. Well, there's a simple one that goes, I scream, you scream, we all scream. Why? For ice cream. I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. I don't know if that's a tongue twister so much as just a fun little rhyme. I don't know. Well, there's the one that you do to kind of get your mouth going before before I start. I don't really do this, but I should. You go red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. And I think in England they say red lorry, yellow lorry. But here we say leather because we don't have a thing called a lorry. Red leather, yellow leather. Or red lorry, yellow lorry. Red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, that's kind of hard actually. Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. Yeah, that's a good little workout. What other ones, you guys? Oh, I know. She sells sea shells by the seashore. Did you guys say that one? She sells seashells by the seashore. Is there a second part? Wait a minute. She sells seashells by the seashore. I feel like there's almost like a, if she sells seashells, how many seashells? But I don't think so. She sells seashells by the seashore. Huh, maybe that's it. Well, speaking of like a British kind of thing, this one I never said as a kid, but my husband, who was raised by a English woman, and he spent a lot of time in England, she taught him, like he knew one that I'd never heard, and it has to do with bobs, who were police officers, and bobs are the, like a shilling, like a penny, like a coin, and it goes a little something like this. It goes, your bob. I have trouble writing this, really a lot of trouble. I can see that. This is going to be tough. Your bob owes our bob. I'll tell you why I'm saying I have trouble. My brain has trouble deciding between these letters. I write them wrong all the time. Anyway, okay. Your bob owes our Bob a bob. So your, police cop owes our cop a penny, right? Okay, your Bob owes our Bob a bob. Tell me if you guys know this one, I know, right? If your Bob, that was sloppy, doesn't pay the Bob, that your Bob owes our Bob is going to bop like pop your Bob in the eye. Okay. Your Bob owes our Bob a bob. If your Bob doesn't pay the Bob that your Bob owes our Bob is going to bop your Bob in the eye. I think nose would be cuter. I don't know if I could do that one fast. Your Bob owes our Bob a bob. If your Bob doesn't pay the Bob that your Bob owes our Bob is going to bop your Bob in the eye. Okay, I can do it. Your Bob owes our Bob a bob. If your Bob doesn't pay the Bob that your Bob owes our Bob is going to bop your Bob in the eye. All right. Bop. See, I did it right here. Bop. I knew that was going to be a trick. This is a lifelong challenge, and I think in elementary school they said I had dyslexia, and they sent me to all kinds of testing, and then kind of were like, she's just not writing them correctly. But it's been a lifelong thing that I do that wrong. I don't know. Let's see if I got it wrong anyway. So your Bob, a Bob. No. But see, I even knew this was coming. I was prepared, and I still did it wrong. Whew. Anyway, okay, it's fine. Who cares? And I've managed through it. Your Bob owes our Bob a bob. If your Bob doesn't pay the Bob that your Bob owes our Bob is going to bop your Bob in the eye. I think that one's kind of cute. Okay. All right. We have come to the part where I'm going to teach you one that's hilarious. I'm so immature. This is immature. Don't worry, it's not like, All right. One smart, I can't tell you how many absolutely hilarious laughs I've gotten out of this silly one. One smart fellow, he felt smart. Easy. Two smart fellows, they both felt smart. Easy. Guess what's next? Three smart fellows, they all felt smart. It's a nice little saying. So you just say this 3 times as fast as you can. One smart fellow, he felt smart. 2 smart fellows, they both felt smart. 3 smart fellows, they all felt smart. So just pause it and try it 3 times fast. One smart fellow, he felt smart. Two smart fellows, they both felt smart. Three smart fellows, they all felt smart. So there we have them, all the fun ones. So let me try them all and see how we do. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, how many pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick? How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? A woodchuck would chuck all he could if a woodchuck could chuck wood. I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Red leather, yellow leather, red lorry, yellow lorry. She sells seashells by the seashore. Your Bobo's my Baba Bob. If your Bob doesn't pay the Bob, that your Bobo's my Bob. Our Bob is going to bop your Bob in the eye. One smart fellow, he felt smart. Two smart fellows, they both felt smart. Three smart fellows, they all felt smart. Wow, I did it. I got through them all. Tell me if you figured out why this one could be funny. It's just silly. It's just silly. I think this one was always my favorite. How much would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? A woodchuck would chuck all he could if a woodchuck could chuck wood. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, how many pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick? One smart fellow, he felt smart. Two smart fellows, they both felt smart. Three smart fellows, they all felt smart. Your Bobo's my Bob. Your Bobo's our Baba Bob. If your Bob doesn't pay the Bob, that your Bobo's our Bob. Our Bob is going to bop your Bob in the eye. Red leather, red lorry, yellow lorry. She sells seashells by the seashore. I think that's all I can think of. Oh, wait. No, I just thought of one. Hold on. I just thought of a good one. Okay. You guys probably remember this one. I used to love this one. It goes, Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't. Oops, sorry. Fuzzy Wuzzy. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't Fuzzy Wuzzy. Yeah, that one we used to say a lot. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't Fuzzy Wuzzy. One smart fellow, he felt smart. Two smart fellows, they both felt smart. Three smart fellows, they all felt smart. Red leather, red lorry, yellow lorry. She sells seashells by the seashore. I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? A woodchuck would chuck all he could if a woodchuck could chuck wood. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, how many pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick? Your Bobo's my Baba Bob. If your Bob doesn't pay the Bob, that your Bobo's my Bob. Our Bob is going to bop your Bob in the eye. I feel like I need something more here. It's going to bop your Bob in the butt. I don't know. How much would a woodchuck chuck? Yeah, I guarantee you, if you did this and you were like, why would that be funny? Do it with a group and get everybody to say I don't know why this is funny, and get them all to do it 3 times fast. One smart fellow, he felt smart. Two smart fellows, they both felt smart. Three smart fellows, they all felt smart. One smart fellow, he felt smart. Two smart fellows, they both felt smart. Three smart fellows, they all felt smart. One smart fellow, he felt smart. Two smart fellows, they both felt smart. Three smart fellows, they all felt smart. And don't let them read it. I think I can do it when I'm reading it. Try it without that. Anyway, all right, guys. Let me know if you have any that you feel like everybody probably knows. This is all I can think of